How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be playing some of this event. It is Gold to Common Live Series hitters against Silvers, who are legends or flashback Silver to Common players that are pitchers. So it's definitely a good event. I made a few entries into this event, and this first team that I'm going to be using in this video is going to be Trevor Story, Joey Gallo, Nelson Cruz, Ronald Acuna, Josh Donaldson, Gary Sanchez, Kevin Kiermaier in center field, and then Ben Zobrist as a utility switch hitting second baseman. But I'm using this Christy Mathewson because there aren't that many options for flashback Silver pitchers for this event, and I wanted to use Silver starting pitching because I didn't necessarily want to use commons out there to start the game off, but because it doesn't really matter. I mean, even with Silver pitchers facing live series gold cards, some of these cards play like diamonds with inside edge and everything. There, Whit Merrifield's able to hit a double and then steal third, so he's going to more than likely get this run in. I was able to kind of pitch out of a jam there. I got a couple strikeouts that were big, and I was able to get out of it. So no runs given up in what could have easily been a 1-0 game. And Nelson Cruz is going to hit a home run. I thought he was going to be able to rob that one there with his center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, but unable to get to that. Maybe if he had a better fielding center fielder, he would have been able to get to that one. Same thing with that line drive there. Definitely was right to the center fielder, but just falls right in front of his feet there. Josh Donaldson moves up to second base, but now facing Robinson Cano, he's going to send that one out to right field. That's going to be a no-doubter, so he does cut the lead in half. It's a 2-1 game. These short 3-inning games, I mean, anything can happen. No lead is safe ever in any MLB The Show, and then the next batter, Yoenis Cespedes, does send a home run out to center field, so it's a 2-2 game. It's tied up, and this is a different team than I was using in the live stream. Yesterday I did participate in a live stream over on Twitch. The link to that will be in the comment section down below, and I'm probably going to be streaming more often. But right there, Joey Gallo is going to walk the game off. A 3-2 victory. That was a fastball up and away from Chris Sale. I sat on that one, and then I went the opposite field with it and sent it out for a home run. But this next opponent definitely has a good team, but he does have a common pitcher on the mound once again. I'm kind of in a jam here to start this first inning, facing Wilson Contreras, and I got to strike out with the away fastball there. Fastball in the outside corner just kind of froze him. He probably thought it was a slider from this Fergie Jenkins, and that got me out of the inning right there. I got the pop up to Trevor Story there. Shortstop makes the play. Got out of the bases loaded, or first and third jam. But now you have Trevor Story up, and he's going to send one into the outfield. It gets by his right fielder there. I'm not sure who he had. It might have been Charlie Blackmon. I know a lot of people were using Charlie Blackmon in right field for this event, but I just showed his team on the loading screen too. I missed it. But anyway, we have Joey Gallo up at the plate, and he left his pitcher in for one too many batters. He throws it over the middle, and Joey Gallo's going to hit a no-doubter on that one, sends it out to right field. The next opponent is going to have Max Scherzer on the mound. Definitely a good squad. Lorenzo Cain was a guy that I saw a lot of people using. I wanted to try him out. That was one of the guys I used during my live stream, I believe. I also had George Springer out there. Just a variety of outfielders. I mean, Nelson Cruz is tough to use out in the outfield just because he's so slow and he has common fielding. But there, Ronald Acuna with 2 outs in the inning is going to send out a home run. That's going to be a 2-run no-doubter, an outside pitch that I was able to pull, but Ronald Acuna has the dead red quirk, so that's going to help him out as well. Now you have Josh Donaldson up. I went the other way with that pitch, but it's going to be right to the right fielder for an out. I mean, that's the thing, is in this event, I noticed a lot of people were saying that they were squaring up a lot of balls and lining out to people. I noticed for both sides, my opponent and myself, that it was happening to both of us, so I know that this event, the hitting is going to be a priority. I mean, you want to hit well with gold cards facing silver cards, and I completely get it. Some of these games that I played were low scoring. Some of these games were blowouts, and they were, scored 5-6 runs each. Here you have 4 runs already in this one, and this opponent's not going to be giving up. I mean, a couple swings of the bat, and he's right back in the game. Now it's a 4-1 game. He sends one up the middle for a base knock. I just wanted to give you guys a variety of highlight clips from this event. This was some gameplay that I didn't necessarily play from the live stream, but he sends one out with Gary Sanchez. That's going to be a home run. There's no way I'm going to be able to rob it. Doesn't give me the ball icon or anything. That one's just over the wall there at 331 on the high side of the wall. So a no-doubter from Gary Sanchez, and now I'm looking to just get the last 3 outs. I got a couple runs here early in this game, and I wasn't able to expand my lead. Luckily, I got the pop-up there to end the game. Now I'll get into another one. To see the variety of teams in this event is also another good thing. I noticed I was playing against a lot of Joey Gallos and a lot of Ronald Acuñas, but for the most part, everybody had a different squad. I mean, why wouldn't you want to use Joey Gallo and Acuña? Those two guys are some of the best players that you can use in this event. I know a lot of people were using Joey Gallo off the bench and using an all-gold team, which is also good. I mean, some people were using Nelson Cruz off the bench because of his fielding. And that's kind of why I put Kevin Kiermaier out in center field, because I needed at least one good fielder out there. If I have a common right fielder and a left fielder that has bronze fielding with Acuña, I need at least one guy in center field that can lock it down. Anyway, that's going to get down for extra bases. Ronald Acuña is going to be able to get to second, but 15 speed Nelson Cruz, I got kind of messed up on my base running. I thought he was going to be able to make that play, and you never know with the lag in this game. Sometimes on your screen, the opponent misses the ball, but on his screen, the fielder makes the play. So you have to kind of wait a little bit sometimes and make sure that the ball actually got down, and sometimes that can cost you a double play when you're being aggressive, or even a triple play. But later on in this inning, I'm able to get a little bit of a rally going. Gary Sanchez hits one through the 6-hole. I got kind of lucky on the one previously with Josh Donaldson, but nonetheless, I did string together some hits, and I was able to get a few runs there with Ben Zobrist. I'm making one heck of a play on a diving stop. I thought I was going to be able to get two, but depending on the animation that he got from when he was on the ground there, that was going to determine if I was able to get the double play. But then once again, another great play from Ben Zobrist, a silver fielder. So I mean, the fielding in this game, it depends on how the ball's hit, really how you have to adjust to the ball and make the play. I really do like that, actually. I mean, I like how fielding actually matters in this game, and depending on the route you take, on the way the ball's hit, the ball trajectory, if it's close to the wall or not, close to the warning track, it's going to be a lot tougher to make the play. I think that's cool to implement into a video game. At times it can be frustrating when you miss those balls, or when fielders just miss routine grounders, but at the same time, every now and then it does happen in baseball. But there, the opponent is going to send a 3-run shot. He is taking the lead there with Matt Chapman. I blew the 3-0 lead, and that's why I know lead is ever safe. I mean, you have to continue to expand the lead. I got a couple base hits in that last inning. I was stringing together a nice rally, and I was only able to get 3 runs. The opponent did the same in the bottom half of this inning, and he takes the lead. He scores 4 runs, and that's been a lot of the times how I've lost these games in this event. I have lost a few times. I've entered into the event a few times, but that's the reason why I like the event, is it doesn't cost any stubs to enter. You can get this Jorge Posada for just playing the event for free. I was able to tie up the game there with Kyle Schwarber. He was playing up on inside edge during this time. I know yesterday he was playing down on inside edge, so that kind of affected the event lineup as well. But anyway, what I was saying was the few games that I have lost in this event, it was either an absolute slugfest where the opponent put up like 5, 6, 7, 8 runs against me and I wasn't able to keep up, or it was like a one run, 1 home run, and that was it, a 1-0 game or something like that, a 1-run close game where I just wasn't able to hit as well, and the opponent maybe got, a couple bloop singles and a home run, or just one solo shot. That just seemed how the games were going. But in this one, 5-4, I mean, I'm on the upper hand of the 1-run game in this situation. I also was trying to keep track of how I was winning games. It was the same type of thing. I mean, they were really close games where I would have only a few hits and 1 run, or we would both have a slugfest like this, 5-4, close game, or the opponent would quit out. I mean, I wasn't necessarily quitting any games of this event, although I did get smacked a few times. I didn't quit out of the game. I figured I would just try and make a comeback, try and practice in that situation. But this opponent was definitely a good player. He's trying to steal to tie up the game. And there he's doing a nice hit and run. He is going to be able to get to third base, even though his player got kind of caught up at second there. Ronald Acuña is able to get to third, and that is going to be the game-tying run at third base, and Matt Chapman is going to beat that out. 69 speed is going to be able to beat it out, hits it right into the hole. But I can't let that get to me. Now I have to try and continue on with this game. It's 5-5. We're in extra innings in this one. And I have Trevor Story up at the plate. I'm going to square that one up and send it out. That's going to be a home run. So it's a 6-5 game. And that's going to be awesome because I was running out of pitchers at this time. 4th inning of the event games when the pitchers have lower stamina. It's really tough to piece these games together and pitch effectively, in my opinion. I mean, sometimes I struggle facing guys that have lower stamina because my PCI is so big. I start swinging at everything. But when you're playing against somebody who takes a lot of pitches and has a nice at-bat, it makes it tough. So now we're going up against another good player in Fab 91. I think I recognize this guy's PSN. I think I played him in last year's game. But anyway, he has a great team. He's got Matt Carpenter, Matt Olson, George Springer, just a little bit of a variety that some of the other guys didn't have in their lineup. And there with Trevor Story, I'm sending one up the middle for a single. That pitch was kind of low in the zone. I got a pretty good launch angle on that swing. Hit it to center field. That's going to bring up Joey Gallo. And Joey Gallo has been on a tear for me in this event. He's been doing extremely well. I don't really have that many lefties in my lineup just because I figured there's a lot better right-handed hitters that hit both sides of pitching well. Like, they hit righties and lefties extremely well. A lot of the lefties in this game really only hit right-handed hitters. So, especially the live series cards at the gold level anyway. So, I wanted to focus on getting guys that were more balanced and had good contact and good power versus both sides. And Gallo's one of the few lefties that does have a good power versus lefties as well. But that brings up Ronald Acuna, and I'm able to hit the sac fly. So, I wasn't able to hit the big hit and score a few runs, get the home run with Joey Gallo or Nelson Cruz, but I was able to get kind of a hit and run going, break the game open a little bit and go up 2-0. The opponent is not going out without a fight though. He's going to send that one into the gap, lefty facing Kyle Schwarber, and that's going to be another run. I mean, I figured he was going to be in safely there, but he gets thrown out at the plate. I thought for sure 31 speed was getting in there. That was kind of a good relay. Got a nice animation there. Later on in the game, Kyle Schwarber is going to send one out. That is going to be a home run, and the opponent did go ahead and concede that one. So definitely a nice run to start this event off, and I really enjoyed playing this event live on Twitch. I'm going to try to play it again today. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new. I'm College Lefty, and peace.